political, strategic. It involves a strong economic dimension. It involves people-to-people contacts. And it is one that has, I think, developed very quickly over the last 10 to 15 years and reached a situation where I think there is strong traction for a good relationship among the people of both our countries. So as democracies, I think that is an important factor, that support from the people of both our countries for a good relationship is what drives us closer. And we, of course, understand that this relationship should not be seen in a short-term perspective. We see it in a long-term perspective, not just 4 or 5 years hence, but 50 years down the line. What is our strategic partnership? Where would we end up? How do we cooperate? Obviously, the basic ingredients that the inherent factors that contribute to the relationship are there, which is essentially that we are both strong democracies. We believe in a rule of law. We share the same values, ideals, and principles. And this is what ensures that our relationship will move forward, irrespective of some of the minor speed bumps that come along the way. So we certainly see the relationship as one that should be seen in a long-term perspective, and that many of these issues that may arise as you go along can be addressed and can be addressed effectively. One of the issues, you talked about challenges, one of the issues is trade. As the United States seeks to recalibrate its trading relations with not just India, but with countries across the globe, I think we are happy to engage in that effort. And in the margins of the G20 in Osaka, Prime Minister Modi and President Trump decided that they would ask the ministers concerned to meet and to address some of these issues. So we are confident that we will have a meeting soon between our Commerce and Industry Minister and the USTR, Ambassador Lighthizer, and that meeting would enable us to reach conclusions that are mutually beneficial and satisfactory. And you will have other issues like this as you go along. And I have no doubt that we have both the mechanisms and the required political will to address these issues as we move. But the important thing is that it is a strategic partnership. It has to be, the momentum of that partnership has to be sustained. It has to be seen in a long-term perspective, and one that I think has the inherent, let us say, basis on which we can take this relationship forward.
Thank you. So maybe we could grab 2 or 3 questions at a clip from the audience. I'll start here and work our way back.
Good morning. I'm Chris Orr, current DoD contractor, former Air Force officer, former Homeland Security, and last but not least, former Heritage Foundation Asian Study Center intern back in the day. Mr. Ambassador, Your Excellency, Namaste Ji, Kaise ho aap? At the risk of stirring the pot a little bit, I'm going to ask a question about Pakistan, specifically Prime Minister Imran Khan. Thus far, from what I've heard, he seems to be sincere in his efforts to root out corruption and reform his government. That being said, do you think he has the willingness and ability to rein in the ISI, particularly the rather cozy relationship with the Haqqani Network terrorist organization? Thank you. Shukriya.
Do you want to take a few at a time?
Yeah, I think that would be.
And one here.
Hi, Ambassador. My name is Anshu. I'm a reporter with Inside U.S. Trade in Washington. With relation to the India-ASEAN relationship, I was wondering if you could comment on India's participation in the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, and whether you think India will participate in that, and is it they're seeking conclusion by the end of this year? Thank you.
And a third in the back.
Cliff Smith, Middle East Forum. I wondered if you could comment on Jamaat-e-Islami's role in fomenting violence in Kashmir. I know that they have recently, there's been people that have been removed from leadership of mosques and such, and I wondered what you saw their role as and how you saw the U.S. And Europe as part of that in terms of their fundraising networks and things of that nature.
Maybe we could address those and then take another clip.
Well, let's start with the easy ones first in Pakistan. Well, our position has always been that whatever we